sure.
Oh, you actually got Fonto? Ooh. He got the Fonto on deck. Jolly Green Giant Podcast.
Fonto. Podcast.
Can't have the blunt without the Fonto. What you gonna do? I'm out in here like Tonto. Hey, I'm going crazy for the crazy. Hey, little baby, wanna come for the ladies, huh? Yeah, they killing niggas in the street. What they gonna do? They want niggas to start creep. Yeah, what you gonna do when niggas come with the AK? Chopper gonna sing. Ooh. I need a deal. I am supposed to be gone already. Out of here. Zoom.
Stop playing with you.
Man, I'm not. I'm done talking, dog. I've been done talking. I'm done with these niggas, son. If y'all don't know by now, only God can help you. Jolly Green Giant Podcast. What's going on, baby?
We're back, man.
Back again.
It's been how long? I don't even know.
Dominicano Lu.
I don't even want to think about how long it's been.
No, Dominicano Lu.
Dominican Lu.
He's back again. What's going on, guys? How you doing, Lu?
Pretty alright, you know.
As good as a black man in America can be.
As good as we could be, you know.
Now, we're not going to start off with the obvious. We're going to go and, sorry, I got my NPR voice on for you because I want to take it real nice and chill today, you know what I'm saying? A lot of anger, a lot of emotion going on in the world right now. And, you know, we can't really have all that cloud your judgment and your best interest at heart. We're here to bring the funny. Okay, I'm not. Bro, they need to hire me, dude. I can do commercials, all that. What's up? Nah, yeah, like I said, we're gonna get to the serious shit later on. But you watched that Jordan doc, didn't you?
Yeah, that thing made me. I think it helped a lot for like people in my generation because we didn't really see Jordan play until the end of his career,
Nope.
and then.
I was born in '96, nigga.
Yeah. we didn't see Jordan play. We just seen his highlights on ESPN, you know.
YouTube, all the regular shit.
My generation just know Jordan for getting crossed up by AI.
That did happen.
Which is not like, you know, the best memory for him.
And it's not also like...
It's not who Jordan is.
If we put a list of niggas that got crossed up by AI, like he's... I mean, he might
Clearly,
be the...
anybody who one-on-one
Anybody
him.
anybody who came up against AI probably got crossed
Anybody
by
who you call the ISO on is like, you're getting crossed up.
That's big facts.
That's how he gets around people.
So I don't put too much stock into that, but I will say this. He's definitely right. Our generation thought of Jordan as fucking Space Jams nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was the Space Jams guy.
Yeah.
He was the I want to be like Mike. Fucking the movie like Mike. You know what I'm saying? Even though he wasn't even in it. That nigga, that like movie was about him.
He was an idol, but we didn't really know why he was an idol.
We got it.
Was just like almost like a myth. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, he was dominating everybody. This and that, you know. But with the doc, I think we got to see why he's really the GOAT.
But hold on. With the doc, I know there's been a lot of debate about this, but I also see why LeBron James is definitely better than Michael Jordan.
I see a
I'm
better teammate.
I'm a young cat. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But put it like this. 17 years straight. Not a break in between. Not an early retirement because you didn't like the fucking coach that you were gonna get. Again, not taking anything away. I'm just saying that's facts. That's what happened.
Yeah, he took 2 years off.
Took 2 years, and then when he's about 98, he's in his prime. He don't want to come back unless Phil comes back, and Phil obviously didn't care about him that much because he went to the Lakers the year after.
So did Jordan really care about basketball, or was there a money thing?
Ooh. Republicans buy shoes too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a money thing though. They did say that all he cared about was
he gave a fuck about his bottom line.
Yeah, making sure he get paid. Like,
but and, I mean, as a businessman, you're supposed to. But like, if you want to be the greatest basketball player ever, I understand 6 championships, MVP finals. He never lost in a chip. Yeah, but he only went to 6.
He went to 6.
He went to 6, and he won all 6. Yes, not undisputable.
And it was always the same team. Like,
but
even on the playoffs, it wasn't like, oh, this person is
if you
injured,
are the greatest basketball player ever, and you go up against those teams that you went up against in all those finals, if you fucking lost any of them, the argument's automatically out the window. So that's why 6 don't really hold too much stock to me.
Yeah, no, I don't think. I could still give Jordan the edge right now, because just because his stats are a little superior than LeBron. But LeBron is not gonna stop playing basketball anytime soon. Anytime. The way he conditioned his body.
Which stats would you be talking about though? Because points, he's ahead of Jordan. Assists, he's definitely ahead of Jordan. Rebounds, he's ahead of him.
It's only
it's the wins type shit, like the point
everybody
averages.
Everybody goes to the wins and the rings. But
yeah,
I feel like LeBron could catch up because he has at least another decade in him.
Not only that,
he has a good.
Not only that, but
and he's a shooter.
You think about the shit LeBron had to play against, bro, versus what Jordan had to play against.
Yeah, I don't care what nobody tells me. The competition is not the same. The style of play was more aggressive just because the refs were allowing it. But you think if LeBron was playing in that era, he wasn't gonna play the way everybody else is playing?
Physical as shit, the way he actually probably wants to play.
LeBron just started flopping because he was just like, oh, that's how the refs want to play? Then I'm going to play their game. I have no choice.
Calls.
He has no choice. He has no choice.
You got niggas forget, like, Jordan played and was that tough guy because he had to be. You know what I'm saying? There was no option for him. Now, you have the option. Niggas are great because they're fucking great. There's niggas that just shoot the lights out all day. Guess what they like to do? Get the ball, shoot the lights out all day. But you have people nowadays that, like, because of the science of where it's at, my nigga, you have niggas like Steph Curry to where he can dribble at lightning speed, go around you, pass the ball, go back around you the other way, catch it real quick and shoot it before you fucking took 2 steps back towards him.
It's a different game.
You gotta beat niggas, and that's just him. You gotta beat niggas like that. James Harden.
You think Magic could stick?
No, I don't think.
James Harden,
bro. I don't think. Very few people
at the point.
What do you mean? The Magic can stick James? I think he could stick him. Yeah.
Stick him, but
would he stop him from scoring? I don't think so.
He's not gonna stop him from scoring. No. At least 30.
No, he wouldn't. Nobody can.
Yeah, in a defense, he's a scoring machine. He's a scorer.
In a defense, especially in a defensive world now, where like people are just naturally faster.
Yeah,
everybody's naturally faster.
And then, but the argument that goes here is, if Jordan was in this generation and had this generation training,
he lights him up. I think he does the same. See, that's the thing. Everybody gets the argument fucked up because they say, oh, if LeBron was in that generation, he wouldn't be as good. Then if that was the case, how the fuck could Jordan be? I mean, how could Jordan be in this generation and be good if LeBron can't be good back in the 90s? If they're both training
and it's two different type of game style.
Legit.
Because I know y'all say, oh, Jordan could play any era that he wants to. But it's just like, you know, I mean, he was going to have to get a shot up for real. He was going to have to get a shot.
He's going to have to get a real jumper. He had it, like, again, his mid-range is undeniable. But when I'm talking about jumper, I mean 3-point shot. I mean coming down the court, seeing everybody left you open and just fucking ripping it. He did that every once in a while. That was not Jordan's game. You know what I'm saying? So is that my lighter?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see that. Yeah, you know, he comes down. LeBron can come down and pull the fuck up. That's starting to become his game. It might have not been his game when he started, but
this is why he's gonna let. You know, I think he started like looking at Vince Carter.
Oh,
and realized
if
that,
Vince can do it,
if Vince throughout his career did not have to train LeBron's training. So imagine LeBron doing his training his whole career, and by the time he's like Vince Carter's age, he's just gonna be a dirty spot-on shooter,
bro. What?
And he's still gonna be able to, if he get a mixed match, he's still gonna bully somebody under the paint.
Let's be 100% honest. Vince Carter is the top 5 shooting guards of all time. We can agree with that. His cousin's up there too with T-Mac.
Yeah.
And then you have Jordan and Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Then who else next? Ginobili maybe, D Wade maybe, like whoever.
Like
fill it in. You know what I'm saying? That's just top 5, not top 10, not all that's in the list, just top 5, right? Now, that's fuck. I forgot what I said. Drugs, don't do them, kids. That's fine and dandy. You know what I'm saying? Vince Carter is up there, but he's not nowhere near LeBron, right? Vince Carter at 42 years old was still averaging 15, 20 a game.
Yeah.
For the past 2-3 years, he's in his 40s. He's averaging 15 to 20 a game. He's not LeBron James. Now, you mean to tell me niggas don't think that LeBron James could go all the way up until he's 40 fucking 5? That seems like light work.
He's not going to play the same. Nobody plays the same.
He's not going to play the same. He's going to be catching the ball and ripping it in your face, but you don't hit everything.
If you expect LeBron to just play how he was when he was in his prime, get over yourself.
Facts.
Like, we cannot be demanding this from that man.
People get older.
But if he's still playing, I feel like he still could dominate the league because he literally turned himself. Well, he didn't turn himself. He was always a point guard. He's like a point forward. So no matter what, he don't need to be dominating while driving. He could literally make and throw assists all day and make his team better.
Legit.
No matter what age, he's gonna keep making his team better, and he's gonna make sure that he ends up on a good team and make sure that team is stacked. So when he's older, he has people that could take over the game. LeBron IQ is too high for this.
LeBron does what the fuck he wants to do. This nigga said he wants to play with his son. Do you think y'all are gonna stop unless he gets a freak injury?
He's gonna get
unless he gets a career-ending injury out of nowhere. He's going to be fucking
and
playing with his son. He takes care of his
body because he knows when to push himself or not to push himself.
That's what I'm saying.
You feel me?
Like I don't. It's just the delusion. They think Michael Jordan. You see Michael Jordan do a bunch of great shit. They think Jordan is the greatest nigga in the world. You're watching LeBron do shit better than him.
You know how they say, Jordan never got injured once in his career and he played all the games. He only got injured once, right? Big injury.
Who? Jordan.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
pretty much.
They keep saying he's better because he played every game. He was always there. You could count on him, and he got injured once. With the training LeBron does, I feel like his body is already tired. Like, yes, when you're training your body for the season, but your body still takes a toll while you're training because you're training your body. Like, you're doing all these hard workouts. Now, I bet you if Jordan, his whole career, was doing training the way LeBron was, he would have got injured more. He would have got way injured. He would have got more injuries. Because his body wouldn't have had a big toe on it.
Yeah. The thing is with LeBron's training, it comes down to is the era you're in. Like, there's just science now that wasn't there before. Like,
they see what he really needs to work on.
Yeah, like body isolation shit and shit like that is like 100% like what niggas do now. Like, they always do isolated training on their specific parts of their body.
Everything's like in the tablet now.
Exactly. So like Jordan's trainer started doing that with him, but he didn't have all the means to really clock
Jordan's
him.
Trainer was like in the era where that was starting. Where science was mixing with the training.
Like, everything gets better over time.
So,
but you mean to tell me that LeBron is not getting better than Jordan, but just because of the time we're in? Like, he has to shoot threes. He has to do almost everything Jordan didn't have to do. Yet again, he's not better. Does not make sense to me. That don't make sense.
And my thing is, this is what makes LeBron a better player overall.
Mm-hmm.
He could play any position
at all.
Can Jordan play the 5?
No.
Okay.
No.
I rest my case. Like,
no.
You can't. You are the better player because literally wherever we need you, we could depend on you to be there and do your job. You can't put Jordan anywhere you want to put him. He's gonna get locked down.
You could put Jordan 1 through 3, and that's it. 1 through 3. Anything else, he's going to. Just gonna be
at 3. It has to be a bum.
Yeah.
A bum small forward that he's playing against. Because you're not gonna tell me. Imagine Jordan against KD. KD is literally gonna fade shoot in his face the whole
KD
time.
might light him up.
He's just gonna shoot. KD is just not gonna drive. He's just
KD
gonna
might light him up. Yeah, because he can stop him from driving.
He's gonna stop him from driving because Jordan's either gonna foul you and make you get the bucket, but he can't stop the shooting. There's nothing you can do with the shooting. When you're a shooter like that, that's why Steph Curry, like, I don't feel like Magic could just stop Steph Curry from shooting the light out.
Magic, because Magic wasn't, Wait, you said Magic could stop Curry from shooting the lights out?
He can't.
Oh, he can't? Oh, fuck no. Bro, it's just like...
That's why I was saying it's a new generation.
Just some shit you can't stop niggas from doing, bro. You can't stop Curry from shooting. You can't stop fucking Kevin Durant from shooting. You can't stop Clay from shooting.
You can't stop from shooting. Like, you're going to have to stop them from getting the ball.
But you know who stopped them? LeBron James.
LeBron did stop all.
LeBron just stopped all of them. Just saying. Listen, don't move the goalposts, man. Don't move the fucking goalposts. We didn't want
to turn this Jordan Doc
into
conversation into a LeBron debate. But,
who does that? But y'all forced it.
It's the physicality. Like,
niggas are two different. They're two
different body builds.
They are.
You're basically playing basketball with a football player.
Yeah, with a tight end, true tight end, true like fucking in every football way. The only thing
and then I don't. Who was it that said it? I think it was Rodman. He said, "Oh, Pippen and Jordan would cook him clean because LeBron had no footwork." He said he had no moves and no footwork. Does he watch LeBron play?
Bro, that's the most absurd thing I've heard.
LeBron ISO game is crazy because you don't know if he's going to drive.
But why are we listening to Dennis Rodman? He was fucking high half of the 90s. Why am I listening to him about Jordan's footwork and Pippen's footwork?
He probably was high at the ESPN interview.
He was high. That's what I'm saying. Like,
these are crazy things you would say. How does he not have footwork?
Dennis Rodman is not the pillar of fucking like, oh, I'm going to take his judgment on shit. I understand he knows he played and he knows, but he was also fucked up. We know that much too.
I could like Shaq's judgment when he talks about.
Of course, because Shaq was lucid in those times. Shaq got it. He saw everything. Dennis don't remember half of that shit. I know he doesn't. They show him clips and he's like, "Oh, I remember that," and then he tells you what happens.
He said, "Yeah. I partied. I think I." I partied that day.
I remember going out 2 weeks before that. And I came back. That was the game I came back. Yeah, I remember that. That's how he remembers shit, bro. It's not off of just great memory. So he's not my authority. Now, do I think, someone asked me, do I think Dennis Rodman could lock up, they said KD. Absolutely.
Yes.
I absolutely think Dennis Rodman can lock up KD because KD, he's tall, so he matches KD on the height thing. KD might be a little bit taller, but he's still tall. 2, he got the energy to keep up with that little motherfucker.
He's a pest.
And he's a dick about it.
Imagine if Beverly could be Rodman's size. That's basically
boom. That was a great yes. Boom. If Patrick Beverly was Dennis Rodman's size, he'd be fucking Kawhi Leonard.
I think they would have. They would have had Golden State in that series. When Beverly locked them up
if he was actually taller?
If he was actually like Rodman's size, I think
it would have been a Clippers Toronto fucking final. And how would that been looking? How would that looked?
How would that look? Then he would have came there next year. Kawhi beats them and comes next year to help them win.
that would be fucking insane. That's the reverse KD right there. Nigga beat him and then go back to the TV beat.
Yeah, that's something. And it's just like, it's a good team that he beat. And it's just like, now he jumped in there like.
Bro, all I know is that we have to stop comparing these two guys, okay? LeBron couldn't do what LeBron could do. LeBron's just better. You gotta stop comparing them because LeBron's just better. I understand old niggas never want to give it up to the younger generation, but the point of us is to fucking be better than you.
I mean, it's because that's their idol.
Yeah, I get it.
NBA idol. That's the guy that's just like.
But the the whole point of life is to be better than the people that came before you. Literally,
it's gonna happen.
It's what happens.
This generation is like. That's what evolution do.
That's what evolution is.
Literally, evolution would just create better humans.
Makes you better as the time goes on. So, why wouldn't LeBron be better? Like I said, this is the last we're bringing it up because it's a moot point at this point.
It's a low brainer.
You know what I'm saying? It's a moot point. he has to be better than him, because if he wasn't, he'd be a trash player. And LeBron is the best player in the world right now. If he was not better than Jordan, he would have to be trash, because that's how that would
According to the professionals, Kawhi is the best player right now in the world.
Fuck out of it. According to Max Kellerman, that's what it is. According to Max Kellerman, Kawhi Leonard is the best fucking basketball player in the world right now.
We understand y'all doing your job. Y'all just keeping it.
It's just keeping it interesting.
Yeah, y'all
exactly.
Keeping it interesting.
We know what y'all think.
We know your truth.
we know what y'all think.
Max, you've been around. You know.
Max ain't low. That nigga's a boxing analyst. Stick to boxing, nigga. When I want you to describe someone getting punched in the face, I will call you. When I want football or basketball analysis, I'm fine with just hearing Stephen A. Smith. I'm fine with just hearing him.
Yeah. but you remember when he tried to join the UFC commentating?
Oh yeah.
That was the worst thing he could have ever
Stephen
done.
A. don't know too much about fucking MMA.
Nah, but it's just they thought he would have been hyped because of the way he commentates.
Of course, but the thing is, when you get to shit like MMA, it's a lot you have to know.
It's a different world.
About different. So it's mixed martial arts. So you have to know some shit about jiu-jitsu. You have to know some shit about boxing. You have to know some shit about kickboxing. You have to know some shit about Muay Thai fighting. You got to know some shit about even akimbo, aikido, judo, nigga. You got to know shit about fucking taekwondo. Like you got to literally go through all the mixed martial arts. Know at least enough about technique and shit about everything. And then come watch that and wrestling, all that, and come watch that and put it together.
You gotta know the world of the sport.
Exactly.
And how people carry themselves.
The fighters themselves, like you gotta know about them.
The fighters really carry themselves, all of them, like if they was warriors.
Legit.
Warriors against warriors.
They're
and they
modern
actually
day
give respect
gladiators.
to each other. Yeah. And, he tried to turn everything into like a debate or a competition. Mm-hmm. And that didn't go well because it's like every MMA fighter, they respect each other. Win or lose.
When you ask about one or another to them, they're gonna always say the same things. Oh, he's a great competitor, great fighter. It takes a lot of heart to come out here because they all understand. Even
if they beef, they could be beefing like, yeah, he's a great fighter, but fuck him.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, they all understand the one thing. They are all dangerous as fuck.
Yeah, all fighters and y'all all risk y'all life.
No matter how good you are, the best fucking fighter, everybody goes out there, risk their life the same, risk their body the same, and they're all fucking beasts because if they go up against any regular person, even a fucking another professional athlete, they would fucking cook them. MMA fighters are some of the most complete athletes you will ever find. They will cook any athlete. Probably not a boxer.
They're literally they're training for war.
Yeah, I'm saying and that's the boxing shit is just fists. So again, they probably knocking them out too because I can kick you in your face. That's not out of the realm for them.
I could kick your leg out.
Legit, that's not out of the realm for them. So they all treat each other with a certain respect. So you gotta treat the sport with a certain respect.
Eat your punch to choke you out.
Big facts. Big facts. They eat fucking hits because they gonna get hit.
Imagine you heard the talk of Floyd hopping in the octagon with McGregor.
Oh yeah, no, that was never going to happen for him because Conor. That's the one thing that I respect Conor for, because Conor can go into his realm and come out safe because you have to know boxing to do MMA.
He could go to his world,
but Floyd could never go to MMA and try to do it. Bro, he would fucking break his leg.
Not even a 1-round exhibition.
Floyd's body's just not built for it. His legs are scrawny. If Conor actually kicked his leg, he would fucking break his leg. That's actually no joke. He would break his shit. There's nothing we seen Anderson Silva break his leg kicking somebody.
Yeah, because you gotta condition your leg.
How strong you think your leg has to be for somebody's whole other leg to wrap around it as they kick it, bro?
Yeah, you literally broke your leg a couple times before.
Really? Yeah.
They trained your leg. Yeah. Your leg is now used to just kicking hard things, so it just.
And it's another thing about getting older because he was also 40 when he did that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just get older sometimes. You can't perform the same. That nigga Anderson was starching niggas when he was younger. No question. When it was a fight, Anderson Silva versus this one, you knew he was winning.
40-year-old man that just fighting professional MMA fighters.
Bro, he could go out there and play any other sport.
He was cold.
He could go out there and play any other sport then. If he's 40 fighting.
He's football conditioned.
He could go play a fucking season.
Yeah.
I'll give him a season. What? Put him at a defensive back, safety. Let him hit some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy.
He won't really get hit unless he's in action around him.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing crazy. Just let him light it up for a little bit. But
that would be crazy.
You know, I just all this is telling me everything I've seen so far, because I'm about to go watch that 30 for 30 on Lance Armstrong too. I miss watching these fucking brolic ass niggas pass a ball around. I miss watching these motherfuckers pass a ball around. I don't know. I didn't know I would actually miss it that much, but watching people score points was entertaining.
Just the generation is different. I feel like all sports are lacking.
What do you mean?
Just like everybody's smaller now. I don't know why.
Yes.
People are smaller.
Except for basketball, because for some reason they just make these niggas taller and taller. Once you bred for basketball, that's it. But I can see that.
Everybody's just like,
because even niggas like Khalil Mack and Aaron Donald in football, some of the best defensive players right now, they're like 6 foot, 5 something max.
Smaller.
They small as shit, but they're fucking just built to shit.
But that's where the science come from. It's not about. It's not about height and weight.
Nah, skill level is what it is.
The analyst brought it in where you could just build your body to play a certain sport.
Yeah. The training, the science of the training. Yeah, you're right.
You can just build your body to what you need to build it for.
If there's a lot of little niggas in the NBA that are cooking, and little compared to what they would probably be.
The skill set is just
it's different.
If you trade and you find what you really need to succeed with your body, your size, without having to
soccer's always been
without
like
having
that.
to kill yourself or be unnatural. Some people might be super short and built to be real stocky and strong.
Niggas
that might not be healthy for their body because that's just not
facts.
natural.
Niggas like Ronaldinho and Cristiano Ronaldo, and they're like a couple of the bigger players that you would see. Zlatan would be like a couple of the bigger players that you would see that is very that are really good soccer players. All the other ones, Messi, Pele, that's the only two I need to mention. Them motherfuckers are fucking little. They're 5'3". They look like Ryan. You know what I'm saying? But they literally look like Ryan. They're small as shit, but they will fucking cook you on that field. If you put a ball in between you and them, you are going to be just as tall as they are after they make you drop to your knees 5-6 times.
It's all about the
mechanics, bro. All the mechanics, the attitude, the nigga, they know what they do. It's over. Confidence is a big thing. Fuck.
And then imagine how their kids, their kids is going to be in their kids' kids.
That's what you're talking about, breeding right there. If you notice. If
you got the money, would you breed your kids?
It depends.
Would you
It depends.
You know,
I'm a big guy already.
LeVar, you know how
he did, because he met his wife specifically. Wife, yes. I feel like I could pull that off before I would pay.
Also, is that kind of fucked up?
No. That's
you're just dating
genetically. See, the thing is, hold on. Genetically, that's what you do anyway. It's just that some girls value some other shit more than others. So most girls value the money and shit like that over the physical part of it. So there's a lot of girls. Basically, it's where you're from too. Down south, they definitely like a bigger nigga because they're used to having doing more work. Yeah. So you need a big somebody is big enough or somebody strong enough or able to do the work. You know what I'm saying? Up here, up north, niggas mainly work in factories. They might work fucking banks. They might do a lot more industry work. You need to be smarter. You know what I'm saying? So now they want to do more smart. Girls want a nigga with more brains, more education, a little bit more fucking
the office guy.
Yeah, a little more willing to just sit there and grind it out type nigga. Some people just want fucking niggas that look good. Some people just want the ugly nigga. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got their own.
It's different ones.
Yeah, everybody have their own reasons of why you find somebody attractive.
Exactly, but it I feel like before I would have to pay to breed my kid, I could 100% find a woman, I'm like, yeah, nah, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. Let me see.
You're like, oh yeah,
it's gonna be fire.
You be looking at females and be like, if we had kids, would this like turn out good?
Yeah.
That's a question I always ask myself.
I always see him like, you seem like you'd be a crazy fucking mom. And say this doesn't work out. If you fucking over there, yeah, if you sitting over there abusing the little nigga, and I don't get to see him, I might have a real problem, bitch. Now my kid's gonna be a fucking killer. Thanks.
Hey, thanks a lot. You trying to stab me?
Thanks a lot. You fucking stabbed 12 people down by the pier. Congrats, you did it. You raised them. Fucking asshole. Because people don't like to talk about those stories where the dad wanted to be there, but like the mom just said, fuck no. And now the kid's a fucking serial killer.
For the kid's lies.
Told him a bunch of shit. Your dad doesn't love you. He left us because of you. Oh. He never wanted to be here because he knew you wouldn't amount to anything.
Whole time he went out.
He was been looking for you.
Whole time he went out to get a job and got arrested for no reason.
Boom. Boom.
But you never knew.
You never knew. They mistook that nigga's identity. Now he doing life for nothing. That happens. It's not just a hood movie. That's niggas real life. This nigga, I was watching the cue ball, the shit that we were playing basketball in Quentin, and one of them niggas on the team was in jail because he went to the store and he had a gun on him and shit, right? But he didn't shoot nobody. He just had the gun on him because he lived in a shitty neighborhood. He was going to the store to go get fucking milk. No bullshit. Going to go get milk. And then they stop him on the way back to his house because he looked familiar. Find the gun on him. Gave that nigga 25 to life because it was his third strike. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. This nigga went to go get some milk. He has to have the gun on him because if you're in the neighborhood, he said he was like 20-something, 30-something years old. So you've been in the neighborhood your whole life. You might have whatever beef. People just don't like you. Like, you can't act like that's not a thing. People are people. Sometimes niggas just don't like you.
And especially back in the days,
it was reckless. Yeah.
It was basically, defend yourself at all costs.
So how the hell
people had enemies for no reason, just because you might be on their property.
That's what I'm saying. Like that.
They see you around, they just don't like you. People really have hate.
They have hate, bro. It's true hate in their heart. So I don't understand how. Now all of a sudden he's labeled a criminal for life because he went to go get milk, and you happen to catch him with a gun. Wasn't using it, wasn't brandishing it, just protection. Y'all, what did the cops and the fucking judge, all these niggas in the system that act like they don't do the same shit? I've seen it. I grew up in a fucking a suburban neighborhood. I've seen it. They have guns on them for no fucking reason. Oh, right on their hip. Oh, open as day. They don't get fucking sent to jail for life because they went to go get milk and they had their gun on them.
No, I just seen a video where I think it was in North Carolina, where people were just protesting, and they had their guns on them, military guns.
Oh, yeah, they were standing outside their city hall and shit like that.
And basically said, I don't care about the laws that's going on around here. Like, it's my amendments. It just
ain't nobody cool. Meet them niggas with violence. Ain't nobody stepped to them no kind of way because why? They had the fucking guns on them, and they were ready to use them bitches. Black people, we need to take note. They can't take the guns out of your fucking hands if you already got them in your hand, my nigga. Honestly, like, they won't because they know you're willing to use them. We got to start taking what these white people do and use it against them. I don't know what's fucking hard. That seems like a no-brainer to me. So if every one of them owns their guns and when they go protest, why wouldn't we do the same? It works for them.
It's not even that. People are not organized enough for that yet.
Nobody
knows the real mission. Nobody knows the plan or anything. If there was a group that organized for real, we need a true leader.
And if
It's not, there's no leader. We don't have
there's
no leader.
no leader at all.
There's
and
no
if
leader.
there was a true plan, you can't even say it out loud, because then what you seen what they did to the people that found the true plan before, and they were starting to vocalize it. And what did they do to them? They shot them. Ain't nobody really standing around and protect. And it was people from our own besides Martin Luther King, it was people from our own fucking race. Niggas from Jersey killed Malcolm X at a different mosque, quote unquote, because he disrespected Elijah Muhammad, or because the fucking FBI asked you to, and you did it.
You know why? Probably paid him money.
Gave you fucking bread.
And you know why? And you know what all this goes down to? We need to take away the capitalist world. Everything goes down to money. I feel like if it wasn't for money, there wouldn't be racism. If it wasn't for money, they wouldn't have went over and got enslaved to go sell them, to make them work, to make money and build things.
Yes and no.
Everything goes back down to everything.
Yes and no.
It always goes back since day one. Everything was just always about money.
Because the thing is, I don't think money causes racism. I think it's an influence in it for sure, obviously, especially because it's everything niggas base everything off now is money. But it starts from realizing that someone could be better than you. That's where the fucking shit comes from. Like, it comes from the realization and the jealousy, like the hatred of the fact that this man could try not have to try as hard and be better than me. Because when you give black people the same foothold, like same starting place, a lot of these rich black kids that started, their dad was rich before them, and they started out the same way the usual, like, you know, rich white person would start off. They blow them out the fucking water.
But that's where capitalism come from.
They blow them out of the water.
Because
I don't know where capitalism comes from.
Because if it wasn't for money, nobody would be able to compare anybody to anything.
But they would compare.
What would you be better than anybody with?
They would compare them to just the shit they have. Like, it used to be land back in the day. If you had more land than the other person, then you were better than them. Like,
yeah, but especially if your shit was making. Let's say it was a communist world where everything's equal. Like, you would just have to go.
But a communist world, it doesn't work for the simple fact that you can work hard as shit and still have the same amount as someone who does nothing every day. That's the problem with communism.
No, but this is the thing. If you don't go naturally go work, if I give you the resource, all right, let's say I buy the block and everybody live in the block, but I'd be like, you don't have to pay no rent, no nothing. Nobody lives here. Everybody lives on the same good house, all that. But I'm going to give all of y'all the resource, and y'all need this resource to survive. You have no choice. What are you gonna do?
But
nothing costs nothing. Everybody has the same resources.
But that wouldn't work because, okay, if nothing costs nothing, then what are they working for?
They're working to just live.
They can just live.
And then they'll realize.
But if you can't stop them from living, when you try to enforce them to stop them from living, if they don't want to work or if they're not able,
you're just not gonna eat. You're just gonna starve to death.
See, but
nobody's gonna force you to.
But that's a problem. You can't.
No, that's gonna be their problem because you're just gonna starve to death.
But if they can't work, then what do you want them to do?
If they can't work,
yeah.
Then
there's people that just can't work.
We'll be like natural humans and just look out, just like friendly, just like, you know, a regular neighbor.
But the people that don't want to work.
If I'm disabled and I can't work.
But the people that don't want to work are going to start just stealing shit from the people that do want to work.
And then that's what communism is. You're going to be a bigger community. And y'all gonna know who's over here stealing the shit.
But
it's
that's
just like,
but the thing is, I know what that's what it's supposed to work like. But that's not what communism works like.
It's harder because, in America, the way the system is. But like, picture if you're like in Jamaica, and somebody like in your neighborhood. You know how basically everybody almost knows everybody.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's say there's a thief going around.
Mm-hmm.
Who's more reliable to take care of this thief? The people that live in the city or the police? Because the people that live in the city, if they find out, they're gonna just beat the shit out of this nigga. And guess what? It's not gonna be in his interest to keep stealing, because now he knows that if he keeps
communism.
Stealing,
that's just communism. That's just community togetherness.
That's just part of the
that's just policing your own community.
That's just part of the problem that you just brought up. Like, yeah, what are these? Because I thought these questions too. Like, all right, people just could go around just be stealing, but it's not gonna be in their interest to be stealing, because now you gotta look over your shoulder because somebody's just gonna shoot you in your head.
But communism wouldn't cause that effect though.
Like, yeah, exactly.
You can look,
but the thing is, gonna be.
But the thing is, bro, you can look at Russia right now. It's communist. Russia sucks.
It's barely Russia communist. It's socialism.
No,
but barely.
Russia is a dictatorship with communist backing.
It's communist, but it's still socialism because they still gotta go pay for shit.
Well, communism doesn't mean you don't pay for shit.
You still gotta pay for. Communism, you wouldn't have to rely on money. Like, it would be like trade and value, basically.
No. That's no. That's not what communism does.
If there is money, if money is still a thing, it's not gonna be communism. It's basically gonna be socialism, because if money is gonna be a thing for years, so basically everybody's still gonna have money, but the equal amount. Yeah, because money is not. It's never gonna go back to like back in time where.
But you can't have a scientist making. You can't have a scientist making the same amount of money as a nigga that makes burgers.
Why can't you?
Because the amount of brain power and the amount of actual like shit you have to know to do one is not even close to the other. So yeah. I mean, like I said, it sounds good, but then when niggas start rioting, you see what happened to communist Russia? You see, they got fed up. They took that shit down because you can't, bro. When everybody is working different paces, so you have a nigga that works fast food, you have a man that works real estate, you have a man that does. You have a man that's a scientist. You have a dude that's in the military.
All right, so now
they don't even play the niggas. Even in capitalism, they don't pay the military.
All right, now imagine the people that makes burgers and cook at restaurants and shit. They all just decided to stop cooking, stop working,
you can still
and
go
stay
buy
home.
your own food. But if a scientist decides to stop making the medicine that saves your life, then you're really fucked.
The ones that created the viruses.
Yeah, but if they also the ones that they also create the medicine that saves you, that can't be denied.
There's also there's
natural
sickness.
There's natural sickness.
That's down with like.
But they're forced to do all that shit. They don't want to work for that little.
Exactly, that's my point.
So you want to force niggas to do? Hell no!
I'm not forcing anybody.
No,
I'm saying,
cut it out.
Why do you have? Think about this. Why do you have to be a worker and not a boss? Just because they say I got all the resources, you don't, so you just gotta work for me and get whatever I pay you.
Some people just aren't built to lead. They just don't have the mental stability or just don't have the fortitude to lead, bro. Some people just crumble under pressure. That's what it is.
Everybody has
that's
their
why
own
there's
job, though.
That's why there's workers and that's why there's leaders, because some people do not know how to lead. They just can't accept certain decisions they got to make. That's why forcing a scientist to do anything is crazy, because he would work much better, much faster, much more reliable if he has the incentive to. That's the crazy part. I don't agree with the way you pull off capitalism, but the idea of capitalism
makes
capitalism.
Sense. Capitalism is just to have people working basically as slaves and people making money off of people's work.
No, that's what they turned it into. It doesn't have to be. No, that's what they turned it into. That doesn't have to be like that. If you equally compensated the people for what they actually supposed to do, like what they're actually supposed to make, the people in charge would still have a lot of money. It's just not as much as they have now. That's their problem. They want the most money. If the people in charge of the capitalism system were just okay with having a certain amount of money, everybody would make everybody would be rich, because It's
Everybody
not
be
that
rich and everything
the
will
problem
just
with
be normal.
capitalism is greedy people. It's not the idea; it's the greedy people. The problem with communism is that it's still based to have one person on top. There's still one person controlling all of that,
You
and that's
still
the
got-
richest
yeah,
person in
there's
the
always
world.
there's not gonna be a rich
but that's
person
the
in the world,
problem.
though.
You don't want one person on top because that never fucking works. That's the problem with the capitalism, the structure they have now. It's the capitalism idea. That's what they sell it as, but it's communism and dictatorship all in one because you have one person that leads the country, but this one person, you think you choose him, but what actually happens is that he's been groomed for this shit for many years before. Even Trump's stupid ass. Trump,
guess what you do?
He's been groomed for shit like this before you even get in.
And then you get him the fuck out of here.
But that's not how that works.
That's how it works. Because the people is gonna have to say so.
No, the people have to say so, but the people
Right now, the people
also
don't know they have to
believe-
say so because of the capitalist world, and they believe, oh,
the people have to believe something is better after the world they know now. If there's nothing that's better to come after, if they can't see after the fucking bullshit they have to go through, then they don't want to go through the bullshit. They have to see the vision.
You would spend your time looking for more and more resource.
What do you mean?
That would be the time. You say you wouldn't have time. You know how people like. I know what you're saying. Like
No,
people
not time.
will
They
evolve.
wouldn't see the vision
People
of
go
afterwards.
through. You saying you people go through shit to evolve and become a better future.
Mm-hmm.
They could still do that because now you would just spend your time looking for newer research and everybody will be able to know the truth.
I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Like it's
like what else would you do? You think people would just be lazy and not do nothing?
Yes, absolutely.
There's still gonna be people out there looking for resource.
You say nah, but that's literally what you have now. Like people
are just too
the majority of
people.
the majority of people. That's the human instinct. Once you're comfortable, they don't want to come out of that comfortability. Niggas are related to a lot of animals. We're animals at the end of the day, and that's what animals do. Once they find the birds go to the same place every year for migration. You know what I'm saying? Bears go to the same caves every year for hibernation. Yeah. Animals always go to the same comfortability that they know. That's why people want to settle down because it's comfortable. They don't have to worry about fighting for their life out there. There's also the people that are okay with fighting for their life out there. They're okay with risking new ideas and traveling and doing all that shit. Because when you travel, it's all risk. On a plane, planes crash. In a bus, buses crash, cars crash, everything crashes. Everything, shit fucks up. You know what I'm saying? But there's people that like going out and taking that risk. And, but the majority of people, the majority of humans want to be comfortable and just chill the fuck out. But I
don't know. No matter, you still not gonna have a communist world because
you can never have a communist world because that shit is fucked up.
You're still gonna have. They're still gonna have to work to eat. This is what I'm saying. They still gonna have to do something. You gotta work to
eat regardless of what you do.
You're still gonna have to do something like
you can't. People can't just.
You're not gonna be able to sit at home. You're not gonna be able to sit at home and be like.
Yeah, people can't do that now.
I'ma just.
Some people
just wait for my food to get here.
Some people get away with doing that more than others, but you still have to go to the office to go file for shit. You still got to get out. No one can just sit around and not eat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why you become homeless and you fucking die of starvation on the street. Like that's just not what happens. People get up and work now. It's just the fact that it's the greedy people at top that are not willing to help nobody below them.
That shit needs to.
That's what needs to go. The greed and the fucking the non-help behind. Because that's how you get all this shit.
This how you get all this shit that's going on, and people are just controlling the world just to make money.
Yeah.
Basically, just to get money. I feel like they have cures for things we need cure for.
Absolutely.
They rather not expose it just to keep making money.
Absolutely, but the other thing is that we have to understand. Naturally, I don't know what's gonna happen, but naturally, like people are fucking multiplying. Niggas are having more and more kids. You know what I'm saying? So niggas are gonna run out of space, and now that they're starting to admit alien life, what do you think that means? Niggas are gonna have to start finding other planets to go to because we're going to get cluttered. It's not Earth might not end, like it might not be all that drastic, but we are going to. It's gonna be a lot of people on fucking Earth.
It's gonna be a lot of space.
It's gonna be to a point where every house is gonna be a townhouse. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to start knocking down the single home houses. Every house, every piece of space has to be used. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a fucking future. And then they're gonna.
That's almost like how it is in China.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what you already seen in some places in the earth. You think another 100 years niggas aren't gonna be packed to shit on there? Like niggas don't think about that.
They stop people from having kids. Bro.
That shit freaks me out.
They stop people from having kids and doing what you want to do. We really gonna be controlled.
Like you think people haven't seen a quarantine or martial law, like you've never seen none of that shit yet, and some people haven't, you know, because some countries are fucking crazy. But I'm talking about in America. Most Americans have never seen that shit yet. You know what I'm saying? Unless you went to war or unless you were like, you know, in some shit. But when that shit hits, y'all niggas are gonna really realize what a hard life is, bro. I'm telling you. And with all this cop brutality and shit like this, they're asking for the beginnings of that. War. They want a civil war because when that shit happens, then that's when you're gonna see ain't nobody gonna be allowed to go outside comfortably.
Some people saying it's gonna be a race war, but it's not. It's not really
gonna be a race war. It's gonna be a poor versus rich.
Yes, it's gonna be the poor versus the rich because it's gonna be the government really wants to take over and this money shit. They need to do something with the greedy.
I'm telling you, and I hate because niggas that talk like
this
always get killed.
And unless we're not organized.
Man, nigga, I'm telling you, these niggas are going to be sad because they're pushing for it. If you would just leave, if you left the blood, we're not asking for nothing special. Leave us the fuck alone. It's literally, it's not even that big of a request. That's what the riots and everything. That's if they start listening for real, if niggas really take it that far, that's the fucking demand. Leave us the fuck alone. We will work. We will do whatever the fuck it is. We'll come up with our own idea. Niggas will do whatever the fuck it is. We've seen them do it already. A lot of us already have money. You know what I'm saying? It's already the tides already started trying to turning and changing and shit like that. Leave us the fuck alone. There's no reason why niggas got to be tense to go get anything from the store at night, to go fucking walk their dog, to go fucking take a jog early in the morning, to fucking walk and go to and be a fucking 17-year-old kid and fucking have a hood on, my nigga. Like to fucking watch TV in your living room. You know what I'm saying?
You know how many cases there is of people that have died from cops?
And
nobody.
The fucking bitch cop she's gonna walk into the apartment thinking it's her apartment and shoot this nigga because you think it's your apartment. How fucking ditzy do you have to fucking be? Like it's shit that doesn't make sense. Leave us the fuck alone, and nothing bad has to happen.
But it's the way the system is, though. The way the system is and the way they bring them up, they just.
But I don't understand what people don't understand about if the people that live in your community are actually happy. Do you not think they would actually want to work to maintain that happiness? So if black people were actually happy and comfortable living in America, do you think they would actually bullshit about the bullshit jobs you give us anyway? You think they would bitch about it? I don't think so. But they bitch about it and everything else because you're killing niggas on top of that. You're fucking us financially on top of murdering us, on top of beating our asses. And then you want us to sit there and just be like, yo, it is what it is. Fuck that. That's fucking stupid. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It makes zero fucking sense.
Yeah, but on top of that, we're going to do this. People need to be smart and educate themselves because that rioting and doing all that, this is what they want.
I don't know what looting does.
This is what they want, so they could just immediately shoot everybody they need to shoot. Because there's a lot of people that are just still, not ready to come outside into protest. So if they kill the protesters, who's going to come out? Everybody's going to be quiet after that.
And looting shit that you own, bro, like that's in
Nobody's
your neighborhood.
Ready for that.
Why would you, what's the point of that?
For that.
What is the point of that? I
Yeah,
don't
because
understand
there's a lot
that.
of black businesses, and y'all already know who the black businesses are. Why are you robbing them? Why you
Exactly.
don't rob corporate companies
Why-
like Nike?
Go
Keep it
fucking
simple.
30 minutes up the fucking road,
Keep
bro.
it
That's where
simple.
they're at. Loot that shit. If niggas in Wilmington, Hocassin's right there. Go to Hocassin and fuck their shit up.
Or use the energy. We're mad at the cops. How about we use our energy to
Burn the precinct down.
destroy the police station?
Do what you
I
want.
don't know.
Like, use it for something else, bro. But don't destroy your own place.
Go to a corporate office or something, somewhere that would really make noise instead of making us look bad. Because they just gonna label people as thugs.
Yeah.
Now,
that's all they see y'all as is thugs,
if
bro.
you do things in the right way and send the right message, now they have no choice but to listen. Because it's gonna be like, all right.
You have to. What I've learned, that nigga really just flew into the window.
Yo.
Whoa, was that a bad sign?
That bird just ran
straight into the window, dog. That's crazy.
That was fun.
Nah, but
that's crazy as hell.
Fuck was like, oh yeah, you all this misplaced fucking anger and like looting and all that. It does nothing but give them exactly the fuel. Look at these crazy niggas acting crazy, like they always do. No. Niggas need to be organized. You literally can look at any other countries, other black countries, other white countries, my nigga, that you can look at this. A revolution is done in a certain way. There's peaceful ones and there's violent ones.
If you're gonna stand together, you really gotta be together.
Exactly, bro. You have to be unified. You can't have sometime and maybe
because I don't want to see
you know
this
what I'm saying?
in 3 days or a week. Oh, silence.
Like,
there's gonna be no point.
If this shit doesn't keep up, like if y'all don't keep up these protests and do this shit more and more and more, like it's just gonna be like everything else where it's important for a week. It's gonna be a trend.
It's just gonna be a trend. Another one.
Like we gotta cut the shit. If y'all niggas are gonna protest every fucking day, we need to go out and protest. I would go, but I don't and make it public because I don't know where to go.
If you want to protest every day the right way.
Yeah, I don't know where to fucking go to protest. You know what I'm saying? I don't be knowing this shit, bro, because the information is not fed to me like every other piece of information is like that. And I personally, to me, I believe I can fight this shit a different way. So I'm protesting because protesting works if you do it the right way, but nobody's doing it the right way. So I'm not going to waste my time doing the wrong shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do it my different way. My content, my voice, my opinions and shit like that is going to convince motherfuckers to do what the fuck I need them to do.
There is a lot of people that are protesting the right way, and then the looters are making that protest disappear. Nobody's talking about the positive people are doing. Everybody's talking about the negative
shit.
The negative always hit harder.
Exactly. We
telling
need to
y'all,
start fucking shining light on the positive shit too. Like, all this doom and gloom is just making people fucking depressed. Again,
we were just in quarantine, and then they were just about to open up, and then now they got closed up because we're looting, not because we're protesting, it's because we're looting and doing dumb things,
stealing shit.
And on top of that, it's just stupid. You're breaking businesses for no reason. These people are gonna get that shit replaced, and again, it's gonna make things is just gonna go silent because what message is that bringing?
They don't see no good.
What are y'all really seeing?
Even if they're black, white, there's multiple ethnicities of business owners. Now them niggas don't want to help nobody because you fuck their shit up. Yeah. Who am I who's helping me now? Because you fucked their shit up. You broke their fucking glass. You broke into everything. Stole all the shoes out the shoe store. So everybody they got insurance for that shit. So the fuck what, my nigga? Like
that's not exactly.
What do you mean? You know how long it takes to fix all that shit?
But exactly, they have insurance for that shit. So what's the whole point of you doing this?
Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Y'all was better off just staying home and not spending money, and that would really hurt their pockets. That's sending a message, bro. That's sending
protesting is shit like the bus boycotts, not riding the bus. You know how much that fucked up their money? That's why that shit had to end. That's why they put actually something in place to end all that shit. They got what they wanted because they protest the right fucking way. They cut their fucking money off. You want to send a message to these niggas, bro, which I think anonymous, these hackers and these shit is going to be what fucking saves us. cut their fucking money off. You know exactly where that shit is coming from. Cut their shit off.
Freeze their money.
Freeze their shit up. If you want, stop going out and spending money. Grow your shit, bro.
Look,
just get fucking food a different way. Go to an actual butcher that you fucking know, or a fucking farm that you fucking know, and get your food that way. Fuck the money up.
Think about it this way: it costs like $5 to make a Jordan shoe, and y'all buying them for $200.
And kids are making those shoes. Don't forget that.
Yeah,
little children
that's another
in other
thing.
countries are making them shoes, and this phone, probably this shirt. Even shout out to my cousin, she made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do fucking better. It's
smarter,
time, bro.
Educate yourself. Use the internet for the right reasons.
For the right fucking. I'm telling you,
Stay
dog.
off Pornhub.
Stay off Pornhub. Unless you can't help it. Jolly Green Giant podcast, nigga. We just dropped some knowledge. What you gonna do? Nigga, go to college. Huh? What? Start the real estate group. What you gonna do? Coming with the tutus. Put the gun down. Put the books up. What you gonna do? Make them give a fuck. What you gonna do? Go throw it up. Throw it up.
Hey.
Jolly Giant. We here, baby. They're gonna kill us.